Hey guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy Ever Crisis. This is Al Shalat, and I fell asleep while editing my poll and review video last night, so I didn't get around to covering the battle content, and that's what we're going to do today. YouTube's going well, over 600 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button, and it'll help us out. Let's go ahead and look at the new battle content that we got last night with the 2.5 year anniversary week 2 patch. Let's look at the crash first. I think I know how to beat it. If you're going to do this crash, you really want to make sure that you got the new Memoria leveled up as high as you can. There was a Twitter poster or a Twitter post about this crash and the Supreme version that's coming next week, saying this is the most difficult fight ever Crisis has ever had. But this is just because they artificially inflated his HP amount, where they gave us a Memoria to level up to level 99 that gives us plus 999% damage to weapons in the Great Hunt, in the event. So it doesn't work for the weapons outside, like in the story mode or the escalation. So what does that mean? That means this Memoria will be largely not usable after this crash event. I mean, it does have both 1,000 P attack and M attack, which is the first of its kind. But that's just because they may have another Great Hunt weapon like Diamond or Emerald or Ruby, which would be the only other time that this would come into play, you know? And it does have fire potency. But if you take a look closely here on the enemy type, it says Weapon Great Hunt. So that's what it has to say for that Memoria to give you that 9999 extra damage. Which is wild. It was making Materia hit for like 6 million damage. It was making like fully buffed attacks for my DPS hit for like 1/3 of a billion damage, like 361 million. Alright, so you got X for damage sigils, and we got circle to break. Got circle on. We want a circle on Sephiroth here. Descending. By win potency. All right, there's a circle. Does she have a circle? She wants a circle. He also has an X. Circle and an X. Okay. So we want to equip Zack's new ult that I got, which gives an extra Arcanum. Also raises summon gauge to 100% all allies, but he's the only one that's going to have a summon on. And it's like a inverse of Abraxas. Instead of debuffing mid to extra high, it's going to bring our buffs from mid to extra high. So it's like an AC gloves, but 2 tiers up. Gonna give 3 ATB to everybody and 3 charges of amp on interrupt. So to make use of this, we want to make sure we reapply exploit before we break, so we don't have to waste one of those amp charges on the Sword of the Hunt. This one's bringing win bonus and big boy damage with the percent brand. It's a 1340 over 1400 with a brand. That's what I got in the back for him. This is Magic Wind. His second costume slot kind of sucks. The boost attack all allies here is kind of the best he has. For Aerith, why don't we use her new weapon? Apologies. We need a wind down, right? So she's bringing magic bonus and a wind down. We got MDef down from Sephiroth's new sword. Got Murasami. Got an Enfeeble from his limit break. We don't have M attack up for Zack, but we'll get it quickly with Army of One. And then he'll use his ult to bring it up to 3 tiers. Then the second Army of One will bring it up to extra high. We got sigils, and then we got these. M attack all allies, and then this is for 30% interrupt damage. She also has 30% interrupt damage, and she needs some M attack all allies because the new weapon is boost attack all allies. That should do. What's our new costume do? ATB conserve? We can do that. Are we gonna give her a extra C ability costume uses? We can do that. So we've gotten more diamonds. We've gotten 20 of those so far. And I haven't done the new escalations, but I have done the crash battles that gave us some of these. Like the solo and co-op battles. Let's go ahead and put this one on. Why don't we? This will give her extra C ability uses on the first use. To be ATB conserve. And Sephiroth is going to be extra damage or extra C ability uses up to 3. I don't know if we need that for him, so I'm going to hold off on it. Got our weapon Memoria equipped. All right, let's give it a shot. So on debuff and then Abraxas. We want to get wind up on Zack before the Army of One. Do that on his second. Alright, now I can use a ult on him. Use an ult on her. think he's doing his enfeeble. Then he's going to start on sigils. And he should be dead pretty soon. There we go. Wonder how much harder that would be if you traded out like a Holiday Cloud. Azul's gone. I could overwrite this. Let's just say you don't have a Zack. How difficult would this be? The Holiday Sword, Fusion Sword. Wind descending. Want it to be a circle since he has circle boost. We don't have wind up now. Is the thing. That is an MDef down. We don't need MDef down. Now we need wind down. Silver collar. Wind down high. He wants an X boost. X in a circle. +1, and he's gonna be our army now to give +5. let's do... Wind interrupt the storm barrel. Oh, no. There we go. So yeah, again, I am just trying to see how close we could get with a cloud instead of the Zack. So we lost the wind down from her, but we got it on Silver Collar. We got the wind up now on him. Got 5 tiers M attack up with Army. Weapon boost and Holiday Sword. Wind our ability. I'll go for Partisan. And a Sawed Off. Is that anything better than that? I don't think so. I think that's the best we could do. Let's see how it goes. So I gotta get a Crimson and a Silver Collar off before Abraxas. And she could help with Circle to break. Cool. Is she Abraxas yet? But this is very much tougher with Cloud. Oh, the MDev down fell off too. Whoops. Did the MDef down even go up? Something I'm wondering. Don't have an enfeeble. I thought I did it, and then yet it's not there. It's because her health went down so low. And that's why. So I'm going to wait for the reprieve and full health again to do that. Okay. I'm still not going to be able to kill it with Cloud. This is rough. He put his thing back up. That was a little slow. And they're dead. Too slow. Cloud has to throw some more sigils. So I got him about halfway done with Cloud. Huh. I'd like to see when somebody else could get that done with somebody other than Zack. What about... We'd have Enfeeble. And a weapon boost. If it was anywhere close, I'd keep trying, but that was not close. Attack all allies. Wind. Partisan. Then we need a sawed off. Alright, so this is going to have... It's a little stronger than Cloud's Holiday Sword. But it has... and it has Enfeeble on it. So we might do a little bit better, but I'm not sure how much. Let's give him a Circle Sigil, just so he could help break, too. Otherwise, we're just giving him strength. He doesn't have a new ult. He just has... Well, he gets Interruption Mastery, 60% extra damage. Got that. And we got the Wind one. Alright, let's give it a go. Now we gotta heal before we throw off that Crimson. Do that again right after one more attack. Yeah, I'm not going to quite make it still. almost with them. Maybe with a OG seph instead of Aerith to give the damage received plus 50%. And Kikui for the magic bonus. But then we're losing the MDef up. Or MDef down. And we're losing the Abraxas for the full heal reprieve. So that's a bad idea too. Yeah, they're making it really tough to do it without Zack. Aren't they? But I'm sure somebody will come up with something. Somebody always does. And if not, I gave it a good old college try here to see if the older feature weapons would work out. And seph almost got there. Maybe if you practice a super bunch and min-max the rotation, you may be able to get there with seph. But just from a couple tries at my power level, I couldn't. So that's it for the crash. Successful with the Zack team from a couple months ago. The new win Zack with Aerith on support and Sephiroth OG on support.